Athletes at Killington Mountain School are used to off-season training, but not quite like they're experiencing now. After a large fundraising campaign, KMS has finalized the largest sport-specific bag jump in the United States. The new jump allows athletes to train year-round. Last week, we were invited up to watch athletes in action and learn more about what it took to get this project from paper to reality.
So it was a massive undertaking in the project itself. There was a lot of permitting, a lot of planning. We worked closely with the mountain in Killington, and they helped us a lot finding the correct site to put the venue on. Then we moved into a planning phase with Roaring Brook Construction, and they had great architectural support for us. And then we moved into a funding process where we realized that this project was going to cost us close to $500,000, so we had to raise that from our stakeholders and very generous donors. And then after we'd raised the money, we went into a construction phase, which was again a challenge in such an inclement environment, but we were able to get through and build on schedule within budget as well, so it was a great experience.
The sticker price for the bag jump will actually provide more stability for the school going forward, with less travel on the docket.
This adds a huge amount to our program. You know, we literally can have our athletes training in a progressive environment 360 days of the year. You know, it's a very unique facility, and in terms of skill progression in the winter months, alongside the venue, we can build a snow component that matches the same topography and layout as the jump itself, so that the guys can master a trick in the gymnasium, master it on the trampoline, then they can master it on the bag, and then they can take it directly to snow. So in terms of the skill acquisition process, things just happen in a more considered and fluid and quicker manner.
The surface of the ramp is made out of recycled material.
So we've got a synthetic plastic surface that can be used in all 4 seasons. So when it snows a little on it, that's no stress. We can still use the facility. We just clear a little of the snow off, but we can also use it to reshape and adjust the shapings of the in-run. So the facility is truly usable any season of the year, and the in-run is consistent with that. It's, as I say, a synthetic plastic that's made of recycled road cones. There's about 5,000 square feet of it up there that was all hand screwed on there by our coaches themselves. That includes 40,000 fixings that are attached, fixing it down to the ramp. So it was a pretty big undertaking, but it should be a really good product for us.
The 4-season facility now means KMS can run more programs and camps year-round. The bag portion is a key component to the facility.
This is one of North America's largest 4-season airbag sites, and the bag itself is an integral part of it. It's a 55 by 75 bag jump construction, and the idea is that it deadens the blow of any landing, and it creates a safe padding. There's still provisions that we have to put in place. You know, there's still ways in which you can land and fall and tumble onto your landing, but ultimately it's a safety baffle. You'll see right now the corners are folded down a little, and that's it at optimal operation inflation. If the corners are too high up, then there's not enough space inside the bag for it to expand when an athlete lands on it. It's very much diffusing the load concept of the athlete landing into those corners of the bag.
U.S. Mogul and freestyle ski team member Hannah Soar, now in her post-grad year at KMS, says the new facility will allow skiers like her better training year-round.
It's a great training opportunity. It saves costs so that we don't have to travel and we can be at home. And obviously we can train now when usually we wouldn't be able to train on a bag jump, and we'd just be doing flats training up top at Killington. So it kind of just expands our training options.
In the background of the bag jump, Killington was blasting 135 snow guns on Superstar, beginning the process of getting the hill prepared for the World Cup, an event KMS is proud to be supporting.
I think the World Cup as a whole, and we as KMS as partners with Killington in the World Cup, it highlights the level at which we operate and the kind of broad bandwidth of athletic excellence and pursuits that our students are pursuing.
Next week on Access, we'll introduce you more in depth to U.S. Mogul and freestyle ski team member Hannah Soar, and get her thoughts on the installation of the bag jump and her hopes for bringing a Mogul World Cup to the Beast of the East.